Hello and welcome to Mobile Friday, and today's game is Can't Work Today. I mean, just look at it. It's got a trailer immediately starting. It's some sort of hammock lazy simulator. My guess is you gotta keep yourself in the hammock. It's so weird and bizarre, I just had to try it. Look at it, it's like ninja stars, cakes, things to watch out for. It's such a bizarre idea. But here in Japan you can see number 7 in action. So it's actually kind of a bit of a hit here. Also, 66.7 megabytes. It's pretty small. So I'm hoping that this is going to be a fun pick up and go kind of game. Well, you and I, let's see what happens when we start Can't Work Today for the first time. Our app wants to stay free, okay? At least it's given some context why it wants to give us ads. Oh, Dynamic Island, left side there. Still going to say not to track. It's weird, but on the right side, that white bar, yet Dynamic Island's there on the left side. I wonder if I turn this over. So now, Dynamic Island's on the right side. Huh. Okay. So the white bar will always be on the right side. Okay. Weird. So, what do we do? Tokyo Station, so set in Japan. It says stay asleep. Please note that once you start playing, you can't stop. So I press you see the buttons at the bottom, I press to one of those to avoid that alarm clock. But there really is no tutorial here, is there? See, I only know that this is what we should be doing because of the trailer. It is surprising that it starts with such little information. You didn't hear any alarm clocks. We've got P for perfect. Sleep more. On the left, Gold Car VIP. Guessing pay for that. Top left, Station 02, so the second one, our second stage. Well, seeing as it's not going to tell us anything, I might as well hit the options to see what we get. Let's look at languages. Just the 3, okay. Not a huge amount here. Skins. I like how the skin's vertical, horizontal. Hammocks. A little long. Some of these are secret, but some of these are not so much secret. Okay. So to start, what I did last time, we just hit I can't work today. Apparently, we just did. Huh. Doing trick shots. How weird. So yeah, obviously, if you're commuting, you're going to need to use both hands here for a horizontal game. Oh, just avoided it. We could even go back, I think. Yeah. Another perfect. So, yes, it's a puzzle game essentially. You got to survive, you got to stay asleep the longest. And a shaking box at the top, touching it but nothing happens. Now arriving at Akihabara. Well, the reason for the cut there was because the game had an advert. So there we go, now we know. In about 5 minutes we had an advert, so are we going to get one every 5 minutes? Unfortunately the game gave no warnings, it just took control and showed us an advert, which is very disappointing, it really is. Adverts, they may look simple, but it's still data. That's what you have to remember. If you are on a restrictive data contract, or if you don't have much data left, one advert may not seem like much, but it builds up over time. So it could be you play this for a few days and you've used a certain amount of data. You play this a couple hours, you know, hour work, hour back, you get 5 or 6 adverts, 12 adverts a day. How much data is that going to take over a week, you know? So it is a shame that there's the adverts, but it's more disappointing that they're not tied into the game. Like, he's sleeping, why not make it a nightmare or a dream, you know? If you're gonna have adverts tie in, don't just thrust an advert in our face without any heads up warning. And it was a long one as well, unfortunately. It was one of these whiteout survival things, so they sometimes take a while to load in. Like, they load in a little bit of gameplay. So if you've got bad reception, then that advert gets longer and longer and longer as it takes time to load. It's, yeah, not great. Well, see, asking for a review, don't mind. So we got the black and white hammock, but doesn't need to do anything. As in, there's no bonuses for it. I wonder what happens when we go backwards. Huh, it's all matrixy behind us. See that? Ones and zeros. My guess is we can go as far as we want. Ah, balls. As far as we want throughout the train. Just we got to avoid all the hazards, and unfortunately, for the first time, we didn't avoid it. Get some height on him. Now there was another advert straight away. Oh man, that sucks. That we're getting these adverts so quickly. So if we watched a video, we'd get a snooze. You see on the left, station 4, we've got 9 snoozes because unfortunately I hit an obstacle which took away its snooze. Essentially a life, you know. I want to hit the crown. I want to see what that does. Yeah, what about leaderboards? Well, we're 766. That's just today's scores. Shame, can't I just look at the top? I go all time, will it take me straight to the top? No. Where's the button just to take me straight to the top of the leaderboard? There it is. A million, and then 400,000. My guess is that we're going to keep going until we use up all our snoozes. And when we finish, when we wake up, that's game over. We go back to the beginning, and then we can try again. So we're gonna survive for a minute in. What's Mount Fuji doing there? And up. 3 meters, nice. Some cake. Going for a bud. Yes, this is cake in Japan. It's more cream and fruit than actual what we would call cake. Oh, we just avoided it. There we go. It said this one's hard, but I don't know what would make it hard. What I want to know is what we get money for. Like, there's nothing on my screen that screams like shop. Then I'm card and still on the left there. Ah! Okay, we can buy skins. I wonder if some of these will get bonuses. So the goal is to get money to get a new skin, because the skin has a bonus which will help you go further. I wonder if that's what it does. Like this one's 500 and this one's short. Okay. It's like I'd like to think there is some kind of strategy to this, but it may just be a whole lot of nonsense. And honestly, that is fine. Oh, we got a good height on that. Watch out for the alarms coming on the left side here. Kind of reminds me of, in a weird way, Loco Roco. That sort of PSP game. Oh balls. You can fall out. I'm gonna hit no thanks. We woke up. Well, there was another advert. And we're back here again. Money has continued. Snoozes are back up to 10, so that looks like that refreshes. But the station's also 01. So the station has reset itself, so we are essentially back at the beginning. So yeah, this is because we've been done one run. This is the score from one run. And unfortunately, my laptop has crashed, so this is the backup recording for the 5th time this week. I'll do one more run. I can see the fun in this for sure. So I was saying how this reminds me of Loco Roco. In that game, Ooh. Yeah, in that game, you use the L and R buttons triggers to move the stage around. That's kind of what we're doing here. We're just moving two things. There you go, over 3 meters. It's pretty cool. Come on, dodge. Come on, dodge. Yes. We did use 2 snoozes, but it's a shame there's not like a high score kept for the station. Like, we got a high score for how far we went, but not for this first station. Okay, so there's no advert for the first one, but I think there might be an advert for each station we do now. Gotta sell some cake. Stay low. And up we go. Oh, that's not good, we didn't get any. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Just avoided it. That's the end of the carriage. Oh, that's not smart. No. No. We're just about hanging in. Oh, that was lucky. What's a little weird about these adverts we're getting is that they don't fill the entire screen. There's a white border around them. Like, if it's the game that's putting the white border in, why not put your game's own advertisement in? Like, play other games in our series. We're developers, we've made da-da-da. You know, it feels like if the game developers are putting a white border around the adverts, advertise your own stuff. So Matrix Station again. And up we go. Cool, 3.5, that's pretty cool. I just feel like the difficulty is going up. Oh, just avoided that. Shame there's no like near miss bonus. Oh, can't let it get too low. Nice, nice. Balls. If it wasn't for those adverts, I would say it's a pretty fun game. But of course, as well as watching an advert to get a snooze, we can buy the game essentially and take out the ads. So that is an option. Yeah, I just need a little bit of a flip there. On land. There we go. And up. 3.5. That alarm clock's gonna do. Yeah, couldn't stop that. Fuji got us. Well, on the hindsight, it did give us a nice flip boost. Oh, avoided it. And again. So perhaps it might be worth getting hit by some obstacles, because then it could allow you to do bigger flips, like we had that triple flip. Yes, another one. Your ad here. That is true, I see those in trains. If you're unfamiliar with my site, I'm currently living near Yokohama, or essentially Yokohama City. And yeah, you do see it on trains and buses. It's like, hey, you can advertise here. Oh, I was gonna... Oh, just avoided that alarm. Like, getting him to flip's a little tricky. You can do a belly flop quite easily. Oh, how many spins are you doing? Double, nice. No! Ah! Okay. Yes! It's been a while. Yes. Station 5 is a new record for us. Yeah, there is no train on my screen as well, which is odd. I have a feeling this is... I used all the Tokyo trains, but as well as underground stations and the typical overground ones, there are a couple of trains in Japan that hang underneath the rail, underneath the track. I really can't remember what those types are called. But at least we started off with the station name, so if you're curious, you can Google it or YouTube it. A lot of the stations, a lot of the train journeys in Japan have been recorded from fans. You can even buy them on Blu-ray. I'm gonna land on top of our boss. Damn, that's it. You woke up. So there you go. Having the advert now is great, because we understand the frustration of adverts. We understand the snooze. We don't understand VIPs, but if I hit I, we get a little bit more information. Again, really good. I'm going to hit cancel. But yeah, can work today. It is fun. I'm going to say it is fun. It's so simple. Such a simple concept. Such a silly premise. And it works. It's just a shame that the adverts, they just thrust themselves in there. No warning, no heads up. Like, we are on a train. We enter the platform. Why can't there be an announcement? Welcome at platform da-da-da, or welcome at station da-da-da. Now it's time for an advert. It feels like so many of these games, when they have adverts, they don't tie them in, not even remotely clever. So, yes, it is fun. Yes, I enjoyed myself. But because of the adverts and because of how they're not tied into the game whatsoever, I don't know if I can include it in like Game of the Year. It might be in like the mentions, like say, hey, this game had this problem, so I didn't include it, but it's still fun, kind of thing. But can't work today. It's such a silly concept. I think it's well worth trying. It really is. But just watch out for those adverts. I'm playing on Wi-Fi. 800 yen. If I go back to it, 800 yen isn't terribly expensive. It's probably like £4 or £5 if you're in England. I just don't know why we start with this white border, and then when I start, the white border goes. But I think we'll finish Mobile Friday there. We kind of know exactly what we're getting. It's just been interesting to see how many stations there are and how different each one is, and that would be the fun part. So if you do play it and you do get quite a lot further, I wouldn't say spoil it, but perhaps give us a hint, like get to station 20, or because something funny happens there, you know, or station 31 is really interesting. That would be fun. But that will do for today. So until the next Mobile Friday video, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we don't get any money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers, so maybe one of those will interest you. But wherever, whenever I see you again, please take care.